Maine.
Okay.
All right, Wilson. So,
I'm thinking we build a.
what'd you think, man?
Sounds
You
good.
digging it?
Yeah.
That's the Sony Bravia Theater Quad. All right. Oh, by the way, welcome back, guys, to New Stuff TV, the Untechnical Tech channel. I'm your host, Antoine. Sony is up to some crap, Richardson, because today we're going to talk about Sony's deceptive practices. Yes, I said Sony has been deceiving me. Okay? They've been deceiving you too, Wilson. They gave you the old loop-de-loop rope-a-dope.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna tell you what I mean. You've been listening to this. You've had like 3 samples of the Sony Bravia Theater, Sony Bravia Quad, right?
The Theater Quad, yeah.
Theater Quad. So I have it hooked up to a non-Sony TV. Usually when people see something like a Sony soundbar or a Sony Quad or something, they usually showcase it with a Sony TV, right?
Yeah.
And the Sony soundbars and the Quad, and also their AVRs, they have a special capability to work with Sony TVs. Now, the whole time you've been listening to the Sony Theater Quad, or the Bravia Theater Quad, paired up with this 100-inch screen. This is a 100-inch laser TV. This is the Hisense PX3 Pro Laser Cinema. What do you think about the cinema?
Dude, this projector is really good.
The only problem is it's not a Sony TV, okay?
Yeah.
So how did the Quad sound?
It sounds really good. It sounds like it fills a room.
It fills the room, you got good separation. Like, tell me how your experience has been, because I'll tell you how mine has been.
It feels full. Like I feel like I can hear everything on the
Are you
screen.
missing anything?
No. I don't feel like I'm missing
But
anything.
you are.
Am
Because
I?
Sony is deceptive. You, Sony, man, you son of a gun, you. Wilson, did you even notice that this is the Quad and that there is no center channel? There's no physical speaker. You didn't even notice, did you?
No, I didn't know that.
Like when you were sitting there listening to it, right? Did you notice anything like you did not notice that there was no center channel because it just felt like it was there, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I just thought there was a center channel.
There's no center channel.
What?
Dude, it's 4 speakers. We've talked about this. When you get a Quad, you get this little brain box right here, and then you get this little remote, and then you get the 4 Quad speakers. And in each speaker, there are 4. Ouch! Oh man, I just hurt my foot. Oh man. Ooh, okay. I'm trying to play it off. God dang it, that hurt. Oh man, that hurt. Oh, I never did like this chair. My wife wanted this chair in here, man. And now this chair is trying to kill me, man. It's like an heirloom or something, and it's trying to kill me. Anyways, you get 4 speakers built into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's an Atmos speaker that goes up top. All of them are identical. And there's no center speaker. You get 4, but it actually sounds like there's a center channel.
It does. I thought there was a center channel.
Dude, it is deception, okay? I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel a little violated. What about you? Now that you know, do you feel a little violated?
I feel impressed no more than violated.
I'm impressed. I kind of like it. I like it a lot, actually, but I still feel violated. So what does that say about me? I like being violated by Sony's deception?
Oh, hold on.
Well, I know that sounded kind of nasty. But I'm serious. Dude, the first time I listened to this, I was sampling The Penguin and Fury Road. And I was like, wait a minute, there's no center channel. But I kept hearing it, right? It was coming from the center. So even though I physically remembered unplugging the AVR where this center speaker is connected, I actually, my crazy butt came up here and I did this because I wanted to make sure it wasn't playing. And sure enough, it was not playing. The audio is seriously just coming from these 2 speakers up here and then the 2 speakers in the rear. Sony Quad, that is deception, dude. It is crazy how when you do the sound field optimization, it does its little black magic that Sony does inside of all their speaker component systems, and it goes pew, 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 and they tell each other where each other are located. And then it basically creates a phantom center channel somewhere up in here, okay? And you will be hard pressed to believe that there isn't a physical speaker there. And the reason I bring that up is because I'm using this without a Sony TV. And that's kind of what I wanted this video to be about, was like a candid video to show people that the Quad does work without a Sony TV. So, because a lot of people don't have a Sony. You might have a Hisense, a TCL, a Samsung, or LG, or whatever, and you still want a Quad because it's fly. It's fly AF. Come on, Wilson.
They're gorgeous speakers.
the quad is fly.
I don't think we can
AF.
stress enough how pretty these speakers are.
Dude, you want to come over here and give the people a taste? Look at that. Thin panel. It's super thin. I actually borrowed this from Sony. If it was actually mine, I would actually have it hanging on the wall. And for those of you who are thinking about getting the quad, man, look, do this setup some justice. I know you can put them on speaker stands like I have here, or they actually do come with their own stands, so you can actually put them on a bookshelf like I have here. This little built-in stand. But look, bro, this is a 9.5-foot power cable. This is all wireless, disregarding the power cable. Do the setup some justice, and either you yourself or get a contractor to run these cables through the walls and then, like, you know what I'm saying, hang it up on the wall. Because if this setup was mine, Sony, wink, wink, if it was mine, I would have it in my bedroom and it would literally be on the wall as part of the room and the decor and aesthetics, because they are fly AF. But once again, I'm actually waiting on a Sony TV to arrive, because that's when I was actually going to do the video for the Theater Quad. But I got a little antsy and I decided to hook it up to this Hisense PX3 Pro laser TV, 100 inches, and it sounds fantastic. The sound matches the screen.
I will say so.
As far as the bigness of the sound and the separation.
I feel like it's a perfect balance between like TV sound and then like cinema sound.
Yeah, and doesn't it feel like it's coming from the TV?
It does.
Black magic and deception. Dude, have you changed your thoughts about Sony? Like, do you feel like they're a little sneaky just a little bit?
I feel like they know what they're doing.
They kind of got us, dude.
Yeah.
They kind of got us, man. So yeah, man, where's the remote? Okay, so when I say it works with non-Sony TVs, this is the Hisense remote. And what works is the volume. So if I want to turn it up or down, I can see the volume going up over there on the right-hand side of the screen. And if you look here on the LCD panel, on the little box here, it's actually going up and down as well. So it does control your volume and it does control your power. You see, it says standby right there. And then if I want to turn it back on, I can turn it back on. Or of course you can just use remote, but you'll probably never use this thing once you actually get it set up, because most of the interaction as far as settings and stuff, you can do on your phone with all the sound optimization and everything else you want to dig into happens on your phone within the app. Phenomenal science behind this system, and I absolutely love it. Even though Sony, you've been up to some stuff, man. It's very deceptive what you've been doing. I don't know how I feel about it. I need to sleep on this, bro. Either way, I mean, you don't feel some kind of way about being deceived?
I'm just I'm shocked, I guess you'd say.
You want to be deceived. You want to say the word. You just don't want to agree with me today.
No, I will agree with you, because I actually genuinely thought there was a center channel playing earlier.
That's what I'm saying. I've been saying it this whole time. I've been saying it this whole time. It feels and sounds like a physical center channel is there, and then it just hit me like, holy crap, it's not even there. Look, I'm not an expert in this kind of stuff, but what I do know is Sony does black magic. They have like, what are those, the freaking Harry Potter people? What are those, the warlocks?
Excuse me?
They don't have engineers in their factory. They got like witchcraft going on in there. Like there's something going on. I gotta visit the Sony factory. Sony man, can I visit your house? See what y'all be doing back there with all the little stuff that y'all be doing, like the center channel that ain't there and the mind tricks y'all be doing.
And possibly slide a quad to you.
And let your boy hold the quad, man. Let your boy get a quad. Hey man, y'all keep being good to each other, and I see you when I see you.